It's been 15 years since the last time I went bird watching, and I gotta be honest, I have no idea why I'm coming back to this activity. It's just something clicks in my brain, and I was like, alright, fuck it, let's go bird watching. So I rented a lens the day before. It was the Sony 200-600G, very popular wildlife photography lens, and it was a chunky boy, very big, very heavy. It was like 2 kilo or something like that. And I was kind of struggling hand holding this camera because I don't have any tripod, monopod with me. And my camera don't have a viewfinder, so I have to create extra space between my face and my camera, so that also adds extra pressures on my arms. But I still managed to take some great photos and videos, especially shooting videos in 120 FPS, basically just smooth out everything. Also, look at this beautiful river. Like, this is not a suburban area, this is actually just right next to a city, and I have no idea how we pulled this off, but it's actually pretty sick. And I completely forgot they do construction and maintenance in the weekdays, especially during morning, so I don't see many birds around here. Just bruh. By the way, the mosquitoes in this area is crazy. As long as you have any skins that is exposed to outside, they are going to attack you. Anyway, we are moving away from city now. This is more like a residential area next to the river. We got more birds to shoot, not physically, like more like digitally. I really love this spot because as you can see, the building behind it is kind of brown, orange-ish, warm color, and pairing with the nice sunshine, it is just beautiful. Also, this one is probably one of my favorite shots of the day. I love the minimalistic look, the background is a clear sky, it is just a simple but clean shot to me. We got a pigeons on the fence. And I have a very specific question for you guys, especially if you guys are driving on a regular basis. Don't you guys think birds, especially pigeons, they are playing a game called let's see who can fly closest to the car and still not get hit? If you know what I'm saying, know what I'm saying. Am I being right? Let me know in the comment section down below. I mean, at first I just feel like they are quite annoying or they are just stupid. But after I seen this tweet from NKBHD from 2022, once you see it, you just cannot unsee it. It's around 9 AM at this point, so the weather is getting hotter, not a lot of people are outside anymore. It's very quiet, and all of a sudden, I feel like there's a sense of gratefulness and peacefulness hitting on me. I just feel like shit, this is what humans are supposed to be doing instead of a 9 to 5, I think. And at the same time, fuck, I'm very lucky. We are at a very decent spot in terms of bird watching because not a lot of obstacles in front of me and we are very close to water, so I managed to take some decent shot at this spot. But still, shooting 200-600G without any assistance like a monopod is quite an intensive job, so as you can see, my footage is getting shakier and shakier. Even 120 FPS cannot save me. And bruh, this shot is crazy because I have no idea how did I find this bird. It was literally just a little dot right across the river, and I have no idea how did I find it, but I'm glad I did. Also, after this bird, I'm about to see the weirdest thing in this trip. I googled it, nothing came up, so I still don't have any answer. If you know what this is, please let me know in the comment section down below. And here's the footage. I mean, it sure sounds like a bird or something like that, but it only happened once that entire morning, so it kinda makes it even more scarier than it should be. But if you do know the answer, please drop a comment. I really wanted to know what the hell was that. This is another bird that if I didn't do LASIK back in 2022, I wouldn't be able to find it. Because they are just so small and I'm basically scouting with nothing but my eyes. I don't have any binoculars with me. So I'm pretty surprised that I can find this bird. I lost it a couple times, but I still managed to find it after a bit of extra searching. I mean, even when I'm editing this video, I still sometimes cannot find where the bird is inside the frame. So I'm actually pretty proud of myself on finding this bird. I want to give a shout out to my camera, the Sony ZV-E10 Mark II. I really like the result that came out of this camera. The 1080p 120 FPS is really good, and it just got an update that now it's able to shoot 4K 120 10bit42 footage, which is just bananas that this camera can do it. I'm gonna test it in the future, but for now let's stick with just 1080p 120 FPS footage. I'm moving to this spot, which is again kind of weird, but not that weird compared to the previous weird bird sound. You're about to see what happened in the footage, but before that, I really love this shot. I love the flowers and the birds that are playing around. It reminds me of those ancient Chinese art, and I think it really does look like that, and I think I really nailed the vibe right here. Anyway, this is the footage that, again, something weird happened to me. I was confused as fuck because I have no idea if that water is clean or not, or if that water is hot or not. Also, it has no warning, no nothing. The water just straight coming out from the pipe. I cannot imagine what would happen if I was walking right across that thing. Probably going to be fine, but freak out for sure. I'm not gonna lie, I thought this area is going to be flooded with that water, but thank God it did not. I was just freaking overreacting. But this is how scary that is, first time seeing that shit. When shooting in this area, I realized one thing. I had to use manual focus a lot in this area, because the autofocus system in Sony's camera is really good. But when it comes to birds behind those trees and leaves and sticks, the autofocusing system just cannot pick up the right object. I'm not sure the newest AI chip AI system can help or not. It's supposed to be better at object detections and autofocusing. But still, if you are shooting with older bodies that don't have those AI chips, switch to manual focus sometimes can help in this situation, because the autofocusing system sometimes just doesn't work. It doesn't understand the right object, it doesn't know where to focus, and at this moment, manual focusing is your only option. But I don't have any monopod or tripod with me, so the result is terrible. I highly recommend you using autofocus, but you have to understand that in certain situations, you have to use manual focus. This is the classic example of what I'm saying. I mess around with the focusing area a lot to get it work, but if I'm switching to manual focusing, I can get it done way faster. We find another spot that is really good, lots of birds that is flying around, chilling in the water. I don't know if it's just me or for some reason, ducks just looks high protein and delicious to me. I don't know, I'm just ranting, please don't take it serious, but that was what I'm thinking. and we are about to wrap this up because I really need to find a toilet. So I found an exit not far from here. Really beautiful exit. I took a couple more shots right there as well. And that'll be the end of this video, coming back to bird watching after 15 years. If you have any thoughts, please let me know in the comment section down below. By the way, this is my setup. I'm shooting with my iPhone 14 Pro, and you can see the lens I'm using, the camera, the Sony ZV-E10 Mark II, and the Sony 200-600 with this beautiful river, and some couple shots I took. And this is really the end of the video. I rent a bike and I ride to the toilet. That's it. See you guys in the next video.